The story we're making serious waves right now involves a former top government official, a man who once stood at the very center of Nigeria's justice system. Abubakar Malami, the immediate past Attorney General of the Federation, alongside his son, is now facing a major legal battle after anti-corruption investigators filed multiple criminal charges against them. The allegation is that over 8 billion naira moved through carefully arranged financial routes. Routes investigators believe were designed to hide the real source of the money. Honestly, this is one of those stories that sounds unbelievable, but it is happening in real life. According to what was filed in court, investigators say that over several years, large amounts of money were allegedly moved through company accounts, personal accounts, and property purchases. They claim these transactions were arranged to appear normal and legitimate on the surface. Luxury homes, expensive properties, and business interests in prime locations are now under close watch, with authorities asking one clear question: how exactly were these assets funded? As you follow this story, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. What has really caught public attention here is not just the money, but who is involved. This is not just any former official. This is someone who once supervised the country's justice system. For many Nigerians, that alone adds serious weight to the matter. Investigators allege that the funds were moved through third parties and corporate structures, making them difficult to trace at first look. They believe this was done to keep the money away from public attention while quietly turning it into solid assets like property. If this story is making sense to you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. The charge documents list several counts, each pointing to a different financial move. Even though no conviction has been made yet, the charges alone have sparked serious debate across the country. Some Nigerians see this as proof that nobody should be beyond accountability. Others are watching carefully, waiting to see how the court will handle the case. And it's important to say this clearly. These are still allegations, and the accused have the right to defend themselves. Still, the size of the figures involved has kept social media busy day and night. Please like the video and subscribe because this case is far from finished. Beyond the court case itself, this story opens a bigger conversation about trust, leadership, and responsibility. Many people are asking simple but important questions. How do public officials build wealth, and do our systems truly prevent abuse of power? Investigators say they followed bank records, money trails, and asset purchases to build their case. On the other side, supporters of the former minister argue that the legal process should be allowed to run without public pressure or assumptions. If you believe these conversations matter, like the video and subscribe to support the channel. Another part of this gist that has caught attention is the involvement of family members. When relatives of powerful figures appear in cases like this, emotions usually rise. People start talking about influence, access, and privilege. Investigators allege that some transactions separated ownership on paper from real control. A method they say is often used to reduce suspicion. Whether the court will accept this explanation is something only time will tell. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you stay updated. As the case moves forward, the court will decide whether the charges are strong enough to go into full trial. Witnesses may be called, documents reviewed, and explanations demanded. The outcome could influence how future cases involving former officials are handled. This is not just about one person or one family. It is about the message sent to everyone in public service. If you think stories like these should be closely followed, please like the video and subscribe. Reactions so far have been mixed. Some people feel hopeful that investigations are touching powerful names. Others remain doubtful, pointing to past cases that quietly disappeared. That is why many Nigerians are watching closely, waiting to see whether this case sets a new standard or becomes another forgotten headline. The next court appearance, the defense response, and the evidence presented will all shape public opinion. Like the video and subscribe now, because we will continue to break it down in a clear and simple way. For now, the story is still developing, and every new detail adds another twist. No verdict has been reached, and no final judgment has been made. What we do know is that this has already become one of the most talked about legal stories involving a former government heavyweight in recent times.